What up, New York Giant Nation? It is your boy, Mac the Giants fan. And this is the true blue aftermath.
You want to be great, you got to work at it, right?
What up, New York Giant Nation? It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. And this is the true blue aftermath. Streaming exclusively live on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. It's hard for me to even sink my teeth into this one right here. This is like, this is just an all-time low. Like I said, we just keep finding new ways to sink to deeper depths of just shittiness right now. As far as I'm concerned, Brian Dable, Daniel Jones, y'all can keep your asses right over there in Munich, Germany. Just stay your asses over there. Don't even get back on the plane and go back home. I am tired of watching this comedy of errors between the play calling and between the execution of the shitty plays. I'm just tired of watching this offense. It makes me want to poke my eyes out.
Hi, Mac.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take this fuckery anymore.
Shit, bro.
You're not the only one.
It takes me beyond frustration watching this team week in and week out. This is the Carolina Panthers. You can't beat the Carolina Panthers led by Bryce Young.
The loss was Andy Dalton.
I got some more of my guys in here. I'll let y'all talk to them a little bit, man, while I simmer down a little bit.
What's going on, Mac?
What's good, Mac?
What up, fellas?
How much?
This right here, bro, is atrocious, man. This team literally finds ways to lose, bro. They find ways to lose. The Panthers literally gave you this game on a platter.
Who's echoing?
Like, that's crazy to me, man. 3 turnovers, 2 of them interceptions by Daniel Jones in the red zone. The missed field goal by Graham Gano. Another fumble on the first play of overtime. You didn't even wait. The first play in overtime is a strip fumble.
Absolutely.
I don't see how they win
first
another
damn
game.
play in overtime.
I don't think they're winning another game, bro. And I've been saying this, and I've been getting a lot of flack for it. This team is tanking. There's no way around the facts and the evidence that Brian Dable, is not coaching the way he should. Daniel Jones is bad. I mean, he's just playing flat out bad right now, and they keep trotting him out there. Like, at least give DeVito a shot. Give Drew Lock a shot. You signed him for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You promised him an opportunity. Like, it's so pathetic on all levels with the squad right now.
Damn right.
And the only thing I could say is that this defense tries, but even they can't carry this team. They can't, bro. They can't carry this team because it's so bad right now. And you want to look forward to a top 2 pick, top 1 pick or whatever, cool. But again, are you going to let this guy?
I earned that today.
You going to let this guy pick the quarterback and lead us into the future doing what he's doing right now? Losing to the Carolina Panthers?
Listen, watch this.
Bro.
If John Mara and Steve Tisch are stupid enough, and I don't use that term loosely, if they are stupid enough to allow Brian Dable to tank while they have current litigation against them from Brian Flores, who has litigation against the NFL for tanking in Miami. If Tish and Mara are stupid enough to allow Brian Dable to tank and not win another game, they should not be allowed to own this team any further.
Damn right. Damn right, Lou.
I agree. I totally agree, bro.
I'm just going to say it like this. I've been saying it now since at least week 4 against Dallas. To the fan base who is gullible enough to allow Brian Dable to cast everyone else as scapegoats. Those people were not the cancer that team needs to cut. It's Dable. Once he got that 2022 Cody, it went to his head. And he's become an arrogant, sinful piece of garbage. Anyone with half a brain can see that. Pause.
Look, I'm still trying to get over the flea flicker on 3rd and 1. I'm still trying to get over that shit. The flea flicker on 3rd and 1. Who calls a flea flicker on 3rd and 1?
Why do you call that? Right.
Only the New York Giants. Only the New York Giants. Flea flicker on 3rd and 1.
That's about as bad, if not worse, than calling a QB sneak on 3rd and 9 4. If not worse.
But how is he being endorsed to want to bring this next quarterback in to the fold? Because everybody says, oh, Brian Dable deserves to draft the next quarterback. So let's ask the panel. Does Brian Dable deserve to draft his quarterback? Does Brian Dable and Joe Shane, we can loop him in there too. They tied together. So does Brian Dable and Joe Shane deserve to be here to draft the next quarterback?
Not based on the way the team is playing. It's a difference if you actually went out there and it was just Daniel Jones costing you games left and right. Daniel Jones played horrible today, but at least he did get you a touchdown and got you a field goal range to, at least take the overtime. Your kickers are missing field goals. Running backs are fumbling. Receivers are dropping passes. Your quarterback can't hit things. You can't stop the run. Like, it's too much, bro. It's just too much. It's not just the quarterback, bro. It's the whole team. It's the whole team. And
what is that?
My drill. Sorry. I need to mute my mic. Sorry.
All right, Lou.
But it's just too, it's too much going on with this team as far as not being able to come up clutch.
I'll tap in later, fellas.
Nobody seems focused.
All right, bro.
It's bad, man. It is very, very, very bad, bro. You got 0 points at halftime to the Panthers. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. 0 points, bro. Like, and if the quarterback is that bad, I'm firing you because you won't bench him. You mean to tell me you don't have one quarterback on your team that could do something? At least make you look like a decent offense? No. I'm scared to get this dude another quarterback.
I'm going to be flat out.
Only way I let him draft this quarterback is if you give me an offensive coordinator. If you're not doing that, I don't want him touching the quarterback.
I'm going to be flat out blunt. My opinion is Shane, maybe. Gable, balls to the F. No! I do not want this cancerous, egocentric maniac running whoever we draft into the ground because he's such a tyrant. We need, how do you get rid of a tyrant coach? You depose them. I don't care if that's by a rebellion through the players, a coup by the coaching staff, or Tish and Merrick getting their heads out of their asses and realizing the media, never to trust the mainstream media. I think Heck, even the common man knows not to trust the mainstream media nowadays.
Yeah.
It's about someone's reputation.
I mean,
Find me a coach who
the
is
reality
humble,
is,
honest, and willing to hold himself accountable for his own mistakes. That's all I want with this team.
I think the reality is Joe Shane or whoever married Shane, they gotta cut the cord, man. Brian Dable might be your boy, but like you gotta cut the cord, man, because Brian, it's not working out. He's just adding to the shit thing that this team has been for the last several years right now, man. He's just adding to it right now, more and more to it, and it's ridiculous. It's getting tired of watching it. And this is just a pathetic product. This is not the product I grew up watching as a New York Giant fan. This is not what I grew up watching. Even in the down years and the bad years, it still wasn't like this. This is pathetic. Like we are the old school Cleveland Browns, the old school Detroit Lions, those teams that used to just get laughed at, clown for being so ass. That's what we are now. And it's crazy. I just can't believe the Giants have sunk to this level. I can't just keep watching this week in and week out. I can't keep spending money and investing in this product. Like it's not like all out there having a good time tailgating last week. But you think I'm gonna spend me a couple $100 to go in there and watch that shit on the field? Hell no. Hell no. They can't get that. They can't get that kind of bread from me right now until they start, showing up. The thing with Joe Shane is for what it's worth, like for at least this season for sure, put together a pretty nice draft class. I mean, he's going out there. He appears to be picking like the right type of players, as far as what he's doing in the draft. But this shit got to start coming together on the field. And right now, Brian Dable is the guy that doesn't seem to be able to get them to come together. He can't get this team going ahead in the right direction. You said it on the stream earlier, right before the game was over. Jalen Hyatt went out there today, and all of a sudden, we know he's on the team now. We can throw him the football, and 4 catches for 39 yards. But he came into the game with 1 damn catch on the season. This is what I mean. We've been holding this shit back all year, like we can afford to hold shit back. We got to hit him with everything we got. That's the kind of roster we have. We don't have those necessarily couple of big time superstars, at least not established yet fully on the offensive side of the ball. We don't have those kind of guys, so we just got to hit them with everything we got. Daniel Jones, I'm getting so tired of watching this guy. I'm getting tired of watching it because he's just going to be the same guy. Nice kid, but it's not working out here in New York. Go somewhere else, sit for a couple of years. Maybe you can have some Geno Smith-like career and get another opportunity, and it can work out for him somewhere else. It's done. That project is done, long over here in New York. It's got to go, man. Ship up and ship the hell out, man. I don't even want to see him on the field the rest of the season. That's it. There's nothing more to see. Bring in Drew Lock or Tommy DeVito or whatever the hell else you want to do, but we don't need to see any more Daniel Jones this season. What the fuck for? What's the purpose? He couldn't even beat the Carolina Panthers. What more we need to see from Daniel Jones? And like I said, Brian Dable, I know Giants don't normally do it like that, but hey, bro, like look, he can just keep his ass right over in Germany, man. He can stay right over in Germany as far as I'm concerned. I've seen enough.
Good ring. Yeah, Jones, Auf Wiedersehen, and however you say good rings in German.
It's both of them need to go, man.
All right, I'm gonna head over to call the Pittsburgh-Washington game, man. So those of you that are interested in that game, y'all can come over and join me and Man Cave. We're about to call that game. So
I'll be there in a bit.
All right, fellas.
Don't be worried.
I'm extremely disappointed in this team. To be honest, Mac, I don't even know what more to say about this team.
Hey.
It's Daniel Jones and Brian Dable need to go, bro. Well, you keep putting Daniel Jones back in there in the game, knowing what it's gonna be like, bro. Like, you scared to throw the ball, and then your play calling don't help. Your personnel decisions don't help. You finally decide to put in Evan Neal at right tackle after 2 games of 2 dudes giving you the absolute worst left tackle play in the league. Now you want to put Evan Neal in there. It's just bad, bro. It's really bad, man. I don't even know what
the
to
worst
say.
I ever seen.
I don't even know what to say no more, man. I can't complain no more because it's the same thing that keeps happening over and over again. And there's not any changes being made. Like, if Daniel Jones is that bad, which he is playing bad, bench him. It's like you're trying to hold Daniel Jones in there so you'll have an excuse to why your offense is so ass. Because if it was Daniel Jones holding you back, bro, you would have benched him a long time ago. So it is what it is, bro. I don't know what to tell you, Mac. Man.
I mean, like you said it best.
Absolutely
It's no more
trash,
words
bro.
really at this point. It's nothing more. I mean, what more can we say? I mean, they've sunk to such lows right now that it's like, what more can you say? Like, we all know that this team is ass. I mean, Tyrone Tracy, the young buck. I mean, he's a young guy. He's got to learn to secure that football. I can't let him off the hook. I mean, he had a big game, but that's a big situation right there, and you got to secure that football. I mean, in that situation, but. Future dude look like it could be bright with a young man like him. I mean, like the Giants might have struck a little bit of gold with that guy.
Yeah, they struck gold with Tyrone Tracy
If
for
I could
sure.
try to spend anything positive on anything we've seen today, at least we once again see a New York Giant player on offense playing at a consistent level of person playing some pretty good football at a consistent level. And Tyrone Tracy, the 5th round draft pick. So, I mean, I just gotta look for anything I can at this. I'm reaching for any positivity that I can find in this football team because it's not a lot.
We're
Right
one of the
now.
worst teams in football because our 2 main positions, the quarterback and the head coach, are head cases. That's it. Our head coach and our quarterback are both head cases. Dabo is skittish in calling his plays, and Daniel Jones is skittish in throwing the ball. So that's where you have these results where you have 0 points and a half because both guys are dumb. So it is what it is, man.
That's why I was nervous even at the end of regulation. That's why I was nervous at the end of regulation there when down like 3rd and 7. Why are we even running another fucking play at this point?
Just kick the field goal.
Just kick the field goal. I don't trust Daniel Jones. He was the type of motherfucker that would throw it in the middle of the field or some dumb shit. And he can't even get the field goal unit out and shit.
And the one time our receiver should drop it, he catches it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
man, this team.
It is what it is, man. Great, put on these tacos and enjoy the rest of football Sunday, man. This shit is bad, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm not
what
gonna
to
spend
say,
too much
bro.
more of my energy either here.
I don't know what to say.
Some more football. Maybe I can see some actual good football because every time watching the New York Giants, especially on offense, you ain't seeing too much good football. But yeah. Man, this is just not what you sign up for as a New York Giant fan, man. To be honest, it's this product is oh man, it's bad. It's beyond that. Now, it's not, like I said, there's no words for it. I don't know what else to say either, man. I can't. Oh man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't continue to just be okay with what I'm seeing week in and week out from this football team. I mean, over before Thanksgiving, bro. You're right. Over before Thanksgiving. Like this shit, it's just wild to me. Just every time you think it can't get any worse, we go out there and lose to the Carolina Panthers. I mean, the Carolina Panthers. I mean, I don't. Like I was saying, I don't think I think Joe Shane. He's definitely he'll definitely be fine. I believe. I don't think there's any chance in hell that he's going anywhere. I think Brian Dable, man, it could be interesting. It could get dicey with him, I believe, man. And I think and 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 I think that and I think that they had some real decisions to make and think about if he really is. They think he's really the guy that could potentially turn this team around on the sidelines. I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it, man. Yeah, facts. That's facts goes though. Before Halloween, it was over. Before Halloween, if you want to be real with yourself, it's the truth, man. That's how bad this football team is. This team has no chance. And at this point, if you can't beat the Carolina Panthers, I look down the rest of the schedule. I'm not sure who else you're going to beat because you're not playing any other teams that's technically worse than the Carolina Panthers, I don't believe. I mean, you got New Orleans on the schedule at some point, but you know how that goes when it's the New York Giants. You know, it just doesn't really matter.
Mac, what
As we
up?
saw today, who the opponent is.
What up, Mac?
What's good? E?
Ain't nothing, man.
What's up,
Just
man?
checking in, you know what I mean? Showing love and support. I've been listening to you guys, getting my kitchen right, you know what I'm saying? While I was doing my thing, just getting ready to
Yeah, I
make myself
appreciate
some
it.
dinner. That's it. So, you know, coming through, man. Let me get my thoughts real quick. People gonna blame and point fingers, man. We're just a bad product in all three phases right now. And it's bad teams, they say, find a way to lose, right? But it's also a mentality. Before games, during games, at practice, on planes, there's a person that they call the head coach. And if the head coach is not somebody who can motivate, find the skill sets that he needs to actually use to win games, or you just call plays and hope the guys that can play better than the playbook that you design actually makes those plays. It's not coaching to me. It's hanging your hat on talent that you don't have. Coaching to me is the 5 games that this team could have won this season and our record would have been totally, absolutely different. But when you lose those heartbreaking, nail biting, and you have those losses pile up, people don't realize football is more psychological than any sport you'll ever play in the world. So once you start to psychologically get down, you start to psychologically get broken, you start to physically not want to do anything. Depression is a real thing in the game of football. It is a thing called football depression. Every profession has its issue. Writer's block, anxiety, depression, pain addiction. There's always something. But when your head coach is just this void of understanding, it trickulates down to the team. Today, I knew my intelligence was not going to be respected when I saw Jalen Hyatt on the field. That lets me know something right there. That lets me know something right there. That my intelligence was insulted. He got on the field and was productive. And Daniel Jones hasn't thrown the football to him in an equivalent of 7 games this season. But all of a sudden can connect with him on passes? Come on, man. That lets me know something. It's indicative on the coach, it's indicative on the GM, and it's more indicative on the owner. You lost to the Carolina Panthers, who gave you the game in 3 different ways today in the 4th quarter. And your play calling was that abysmal. People can say whatever they want about Daniel Jones. That's fine. I've been hearing it for 6 years. The briefcase has been retired. But let's talk about the play calling that you allowed yourself to be put into, that because you don't want to throw the ball up the field into the red zone when you're in the red zone. That's egregious. And bad plays lead to bad plays. Football is also a chain reaction. sport. One bad play leads to another bad play, which leads to another bad play. Football is rhythmic. We got none of that. It looks like our offense struggles from first drive to last drive. It looks like we don't know what we're doing in the middle, third quarter, fourth quarter. The play clock runs down to 2-1, and then long plays, long drives for 0 points and turnovers in the red zone. Something has to change, man. And last but not least, I don't understand why John Mara gave these guys a longer leash when you can get rid of them and really start over with a whole new situation, having a top pick next season. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something right now, and I'm saying it to my brothers right on this show. We going to go out there and beat football teams we supposed to lose to. Watch. He the chosen one. That's all I got.
That do seem to be what the New York Giants do, man. Right on point with that, E. Mess around, come out the bye week and sneak one in against the Bucks or something. You know,
that's a super fact, bro.
Craziness that you see from this football team.
Watch. All them teams we about to play that's clutch, we gonna play a higher level of football. Watch.
I mean, that seems to be what the Giants' way is occasionally here these last couple of seasons, man. You'll sneak some of those games in like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I had to wait and see with this football team. I just don't know what you're going to get week in and week out. I mean, I think how terrible this offense is trickling over to the defensive side of the football. This defense at one point was cooking for a little stretch of this season, and it seems to be kind of cooled off. Teams are starting to kind of have their way a little bit once again with this New York Giant defense as well. They are not completely off the hook. The Carolina Panthers ran the ball right down their throat this entire game. Chuba Hubbard had quite a day. So it just goes to show you like how this thing can just have a ripple effect throughout the whole team. And right now, it's just bad. I mean, Graham Gano coming back after being on the shelf for weeks, missing his first field goal attempt. I mean, that's pretty much a chip shot for Graham Gano. And this thing like that just goes to show you when things is just bad, they just bad all the way through, man, all the way down to the core, man.
Dude, you had 3 opportunities. And you come up with no points, bro. 2 picks and a missed field goal, bro.
Nothing.
That's why you lost this game.
Yeah. Right there.
Like, you run a deep ends on the 10-yard line, bro. Why not you running the slant behind that play? Like, I don't. Yeah.
I mean,
you just brought Isaiah Hodgins
take a legitimate shot to the end zone.
You just brought Isaiah Hodgins in, and he caught an 8-yard pass right in the middle of the field, and you put the whole raincoat back on him.
Yep.
You pulled him off the field and put a whole raincoat back on him.
Didn't see him not one more time.
That's not weird. Man. Yo, the dude came in on a 2nd and 10. He got an 8-yard up the middle hitch. Took him off the field. Never saw him again. Hold on, Matt. Hold on. You ready? Daniel Bellinger was not seen today.
A ghost.
Wow. Craziness.
It took Theo Johnson 4 quarters to get the ball.
Yep.
Shit's fucking weird, bro.
Come on, man. Come on.
I
know better.
Have a big day today too. I thought
I know better.
Have a big day today too. I really thought.
I know better, man. I played this game. I know this game. I know better, man. Come on, fellas. I know what's up. Then he gonna have him the nerve to put the motherfucking Walmart reading glasses on, like he don't know his playbook. Fake reading. I said, yeah, it's over. Whenever you put them glasses on, we go to shit.
Yeah. Pittsburgh just scored a touchdown on Washington too, going up 6-0, 7-0, I guess, with the extra point.
Like
early on in that
it's
game.
bad, bro. It's bad. I don't even understand it no more, my G.
This is what I'm saying. It's hard to even talk about this shit, man, because it's like it's so much better football. We could all, like you said, we could all be talking about so much better football, but here we are talking about the New York Giants and what we
And
watch
Mac,
week
check
in
it
and
out,
week
Mac.
out from this football team.
In a 2-minute drive with no timeouts, he led them all the way down the field to tie the game up with a field goal. One incompletion because he was actually just throwing the ball to see if he had Theo Johnson open so it could go out of bounds. Look at that drive with him when he scored 14 and the drive with that when he tied up with the field goal kick. Look at what he did on those drives. RPO, play action fake, run the ball. And it would have been
That's what
a great catch by Neighbors if he wasn't pass interference.
facts.
But I know what I know, and I'll digress. Second and goal,
At
and
the end
he
of the
ran a
day,
motherfucking in and around with Malik Neighbors.
yeah, with a red hot running back that's making plays all day long.
Yo, in and around with Malik Neighbors, who has a hamstring injury. He was pulling up with a hamstring.
I mean, like I said, the way I feel, Dayball can keep his ass right over there in Germany, man. Just he can go ahead and just stay there. Maybe get a job over there somewhere, coaching up some Germany kids or something. Because at this point, he's not NFL ready as far as I'm concerned. He needs to be on
Facts.
that sideline, not as the head coach.
If I'm a tank,
Just
I tell you what, I'm not losing to the worst football team in the NFL. That on display? Nah. Somebody gonna be mad at me for tanking the rest of the 9 games. Cause ain't nobody losing to no Carolina Panthers dead in Germany while the world is watching. Hell no. Hey David, what happened this week? How you guys were red hot? That's where we were. Thank you. Gotta go. Yeah, I ain't gotta explain. I'm about to fuck up the next 9 weeks. But I ain't gotta explain this one. What happened, David? Well, we came out firing on all the cylinders. It worked out for us. It was a great game. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. That's it. Shit.
trying to get that offsides, I guess, and then maybe feel more comfortable about going forward on 4th and 3. I mean, that's the only logic there. But this is still the New York Giant offense, so I don't know what you really worried about it for. But either way, this is New York Giant football now, fellas. This is what we get. This is the product that we get. This is what we subjected to. It's just tomfoolery, man, on the sideline. I feel like once again you come out, you get that first year effort from Brian Dable on the sideline, coach of the year, get the team in the playoffs, win the wild card game, and it gives you that false sense of security, and then you really get to see the true bonehead that this guy actually is. I mean, it's been nothing but completely downhill. It's been a train wreck since then. It hasn't even been just okay. It hasn't towed the line. It's been absolutely terrible in every way. I mean, I hate the Giants to be one of those franchises that's just a revolving door of coaches, but got to find a way to get the right guy in there. And there's some way better candidates out there than Brian Dable. That's for damn sure. Because I'm ready to see this team actually take a step in the right direction. And right now, it's just everything is wrong with this football team. Absolutely everything is wrong with this team. Yeah, exactly. The same. Yeah, the same deal. That same type of thing. But I don't know anymore. I ain't ready to try. I don't really have nothing really more to say right now at this current moment about this football team, man. I'm just,
We're a bad
I
product,
ain't got
man.
nothing else to say.
And I'm not gonna excuse this defense, man. They have been playing horrible versus the run. I'm not excusing that. I understand that we get the ball back and give our team a chance, and that's all good and dandy. But god damn, man. Everybody is running for career highs versus us. Everybody. That
Yep.
some got
It
to
doesn't matter
give,
who it
man.
is.
It doesn't matter who it is.
So
Bowen got to
here
do
we are,
something
man.
about this zone, man.
Yeah. I mean, with the attention that Dexter Lawrence is commanding on the inside, somebody else got to step up and make those plays
I don't
behind that
think
giant
DJ
defense. I
Davidson is that
mean,
guy, man. I think Jordan Riley needs to get a shot. I think Jordan Riley at this point needs to get a shot. I mean, what more could happen worse? You feel me? What's the worst that can happen? Get a man a shot.
you're right. I mean, facts. I mean, at this point, you got to start seeing what you really got. What you
Right.
do need to you need to know who the real players on this squad is at this point. Who are you going to move forward with? Like you got to figure that out. I mean, at this point, the rest of your schedule is pretty brutal in a sense. I mean, you got Tampa Bay after the bye. I mean, then I know you got New Orleans in there, Dallas. I mean, you got the Eagles last game of the season. You got the Colts. At this point, I mean, I don't see another W. I don't see where that's necessarily coming from. I mean, not realistically. I mean, sure, they'll
We
probably
got the
pull one or
Ravens too,
two out
right?
of
We
their
got the
ass.
Ravens. We got the
Oh yeah,
Ravens
and they
too,
got
right?
Baltimore too as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in
Yeah,
Baltimore.
you
Yeah,
got the Ravens, the Bucks, the Saints, the Colts, the Eagles, and Cowboys. I don't see you getting one
I
victory.
mean, like yeah, that's what I mean. Like I don't. You're not. I can't say you're better than any of those teams. So, like,
We're
I
not
just
better
don't
than
see
any
it.
team. We
You
just lost
def.
to the fucking Panthers. We're not better than any team, bro.
You're right.
My question is,
And
how
that's
do you
especially if you
take
went all the way to the bottom.
a step back with better talent on offense when it comes to your skill positions on the outside and better talent on defense when it comes to your edge rushers and your linebackers? They improved in the
Yeah.
linebacker and edge rushing position this season. And if you put Carolina's team on paper versus the Giants team, it's disrespectful.
That's a
If
fact.
you put them down on paper and you look at them, it's disrespectful in every area. Bryce Young did nothing except not throw an interception, not fumble the ball. That's all he did today.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't anything great. You ain't lying about that. It was definitely not anything great from Bryce Young. I
Did
mean, it
nothing.
really was just behind that strong running game where they just dominated us on the ground. And Bryce Young he did make a few throws here and there when needed, but like you said, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just be like, yeah, this Bryce Young guy. He's that dude. Yeah,
The man
absolutely
was
not.
15 for
He
26 for 126 yards, bro.
so
He beat us by throwing for under 130 yards.
That's the sad part about it.
I mean,
That's the sad part about it.
he only
He threw for
he only
barely
had to
over
score
100
20
yards.
points.
Fact.
They only needed 20 points to beat us. That's how low this offense is.
When's the last time this team has scored over 20 points?
I think it was in a. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Well, they scored 20 last week. They scored 22 last week.
Oh yeah, that is right. We just lose every fucking week, but they did score 22 against Pittsburgh.
But like it's like they've been saying in the chat, this team damn sure ain't touched 30 all season. And to me, that's also disgraceful. Not one time, not one game have you scored 30 points. Not once have you hit that number. I mean, it's just crazy. It's week 10. Or week
So we did
11,
it
whatever
against
week it
the
is. Week 10,
Seahawks.
whatever week.
We did it against the Seahawks. We did it against the Browns. We did it last week against the Commanders. Of course.
So 3 games out of 10,
Yeah.
we scored 20 points. That's sad. 3 games out of 10. Not 30 points, 20 points.
Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough out there.
And you don't use none of your personnel?
New York Giants.
Yo, is Mac Jones playing in Jacksonville?
Yeah, because Trevor Lawrence trash ass is hurt.
But yeah, these cats, man. Like you said, the rest of this season just needs to be. Let's see what's on this roster. Let's see what's what we got on this roster. What we moving forward with. I'm still disgusted about how'd y'all even feel about the trade deadline shit. Like I'm still disgusted with that too. Because if these guys end up walking away and for nothing, like Barkley and Barkley and McKinney and everybody and like the other guys from last year did. Once again, that's once again also maybe a fire. That could be a fireable offense in my opinion for like a Joe Shane type in his position, man. Like
they said nobody offered more than a 6th round pick for Ojulari, so. I could see them keeping Ojulari with nothing more than a 6th round pick.
They was trying to lowball you, thinking he was just going to just say fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't get rid of Ojulari for no 6th round pick, especially the way he was playing.
Nah, not from what he. Yeah, I was gonna say not for what he was doing. You got to get more than that.
But I definitely will see about getting him a contract.
I feel like at this point now, I mean, you can't. It's disappointing to let him walk away for nothing. But I feel like people could be throwing some money at him next season, man. I can see that being a real possibility. So
when you're that bad of a team, people are gonna try to lowball you. Especially when the edge market was hot in free agent. I mean, in the trade deadline. Yeah, both the Smith brothers available. Browning from Denver. A whole bunch of people were available.
it's been time to hit the reset button. We should have already hit the reset button, and now here we are once again. Like this team.
I'm just happy this is the last season you get to bash Daniel Jones. Please let him go.
Word.
Get this shit over with.
They cannot bring him back out there again next year. That can't happen. There's no way that could happen.
No, it can't because You don't have enough draft capital to do anything. You don't have enough to offer 2 1s and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. You don't got that. So you got to bank on being the worst team to get the highest draft pick, to get the guy you need to reset.
Mhm.
You cannot do anything except for that. So to me, losing to the Panthers let me know exactly what was up.
Yep.
It let me know what was up, man. I saw what I saw today. I saw what I saw today.
Yeah. That's how, I mean, I'm with you on that because that's the saying. That's where I'm at. Like, look, as much as I get the whole, draft positioning, be better with losing with the worst record, but at the same time, this is the Carolina Panthers, and I just still
Yeah.
expect you to go
You're
out
not
there
I'm
and
not
be
going
able to beat
yeah,
the
I'm not
Carolina
going to do that.
Panthers.
That's a fact. I'm not going to lose. I don't care what coach I am or how I'm living. I let my team know on the plane. Yo, listen. Before y'all even get on board, I need y'all to know something. I watch every fucking thing the way I need to. I look at the efforts y'all give, and I don't see nobody giving it they all. You don't even got to worry about getting up. You'll be the most sitting down ass watching the game in Germany player in the history of the NFL. You'll spend more minutes watching this motherfucker than you do playing it. I guarantee you. What? Yo, Burns, effort. Tracy, effort. Jones, effort. It's the one thing you can't say about that kid. He never gives up because he's too stupid to give up.
Right.
Yeah, tries to
Effort.
run over
Yeah.
linebackers.
That's another reason why we lose. This team's effort is garbage, bro. That goes with neighbors, everybody.
Absolutely.
Definitely, bro. His effort is trash. And we're going to talk about it. When we watch that all 22 this week, Pat, we're going to talk about him slow balling on routes. We're going to talk about that shit. And we're going to talk about a fucking flea flicker
But
or whatever that was, too. Come on, man.
I mean, Pat, you said
Come
it
on.
best on the stream, man. Like the play call was stupid as hell, but at the end of the day, if Daniel Jones just throws the ball wide open,
Yeah.
Rondell Robinson, it would have worked. Like just throw the damn ball. Like I don't.
Play was
It's
so
just,
stupid, it should have worked.
oh man, just flea flicker on 3rd and 1.
Come on, man. And that's the type of shit that bothers me. He's not throwing the ball, but how about I'm not even calling that play? We are killing them right now.
Yeah.
Gashing them in the run, hitting them with the play action. Well, I'm not even thinking about some dumb shit like that.
I mean, you got 2 opportunities to get first down, 1 yard. Carolina's not going to stop you both times. I mean, this defense,
And
that
you
defense
called
ain't
that type of play,
is not
right?
stopping you right there. And you call a flea flicker.
All you got to do is hand the ball off, get a new set of downs, get into your playbook.
Absolutely.
Look at our motherfucking child, Pat, because we got joint custody of him. Look at Bo Nix dead ass out there.
Mm-hmm. I knew they was gonna play the Chiefs hard today. Paul.
Oh, I picked them to win, bro. I picked them for the upset of the week. Get the Chiefs that first L. Absolutely, I did.
I started to do it too.
They
But that's
laughed
what I
at me.
mean. That when you say that, and it's like, oh, you watch these rookie quarterbacks, man, and you just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. But Dayball, I don't know what he would do.
It's
It's hard to
systems,
say
bro.
at this point.
Let me give you some great feedback on that, Mac. so the people that are listening in can at least get some education out of us as well, regardless to our emotions. When you look at where Bo Nix went, it was a reason why me and Pat said to them, y'all talking crazy. Oh my God, E and Pat, y'all just ride with anything. Bo Nix, oh my God, y'all bugging. We say, yo, look at his attributes.
Mm-hmm.
He can run. He can pass intermediately like a motherfucker. He can throw the deep pass, no questions at all. He has a strong arm. Once he left Auburn, he got with a system with Will Stein, who makes shit happen in Oregon. Remember that name, ladies and gentlemen, Will Stein. He's the offensive coordinator for Oregon. Tell me when they ever had a bad offense. But we're going to get past that right now. Let's move him right into the NFL. Mac, Pat, what is Bo Nix's head coach name?
Sean Payton.
The dude who you watched in New Orleans run one of the most prolific, high-powered offenses for over a decade. Am I right?
Yeah.
So when you put this high-powered offensive kid from Oregon and Will Stein that runs a West Coast hybrid spread offense, right? And then you bring him to Sean Payton, who has been doing this in the NFL all his life. What the fuck do you think you're going to get? And not only do you do that, you do something pretty cool and pair him with his man in Troy Franklin. Give him Cortland Sutton, who was on a rise. Give him a Javonte Williams, who was a top 15 running back since he's been in the league. Then you give him a number 5 defense. Please don't get it twisted. The Denver Broncos are a top 5 defense. What you think he gonna do? You just Brock Purdy this kid the fuck up. You just Brock Purdy him the fuck up. He confident, he playing with confidence, and he's doing what he does. He's not beating the shit out of nobody. He's just winning games the way he should.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, you don't have to be pretty when I'm winning games.
That's a fact. Daniel Jones's game is predicated off the run game, RPOs, play action fake, and getting the ball over the middle of the field and downfield when he needs to take his shots. Crossing routes, slant routes, wheel routes, hitch routes. That's his bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
That's bread and butter. He can throw the ball anywhere on the field. But you don't even let the players play that we got on the team.
Nope.
You don't even let them play. 50% of the draft picks that Brian Dable and Joe Shane have made have not played football for us this season.
Craziness.
Mike Tomlin got the tapes. I just need everybody. Mike Tomlin got the tapes. He's not giving that boy nothing to see intermediately.
Nope.
He got the tapes. You hear me? Just like my man Al Pacino said, I want to thank you for making the tapes in an illegal fashion. He got the tapes. He making him have to go to his third read.
Mm-hmm.
Killing his mind. Look, McLaurin dead or somebody covering. De'Ami Brown dead.
Wow.
I would love to know what they do during the week as far as game planning for the other team. Like, are niggas even paying attention? That's what I want to see.
It don't.
Do you even have these players' attention, bro?
No, Pat, he does not. He
You
does
know
not.
why? Because they
I
don't
don't think he
believe.
does either.
Right. He doesn't. He does not have these players' attention. He does not have these players' respect. And that's why Brian Burns said what he said this week. And I don't know if anybody knows, but quotation marks open, we need to grow up. Quotation marks closed. Yeah. When you say we need to grow up, that means that him as a veteran, young veteran, he's heard some things already here that he never even heard in Carolina, especially
sad.
being in New York. He sees some things. He knows some things. He's so professional with it. He like, yo, we need to grow up.
I just got a bunch of dudes going around complaining. That's it.
I mean, it's a mess, man. It's a mess on top to bottom, man. That's all. It's just gonna be the same thing every week.
Joe
Rest of the
Judge
season.
2.0, bro. Joe
that's what it's
Judge,
looking
Jason Garrett 2.0. I'm John Mara. I do something that all y'all not ready for. Joe, tell him it's over. Tell him I said thank you for everything. Where's Mike at, by the way? He's upstairs. Tell Mike I said come to my office right now because that's who we're dealing with, Joe. I don't want to have a conversation with you. I don't want to blink twice. I don't want to speak. You heard what I said. Tell him it was nice seeing him. Thank you for everything. We'll pay him out for the rest of the year. He's gone. Tell Mike, meet me in 15 minutes. Hey, what's going on, John? What's going on, boss? Hey, Mike, you ready to coach? Yeah, but what's going on? I didn't ask you that. I asked you, are you ready to coach? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to say it no more, Mike. Well, you can get the fuck out of here, too. Are you ready to coach? Yeah. You'll start on Monday. Have a good day.
That's a fact.
I'm not with the shits. I'm not with the conversations. Whenever I lost a job back in the day, it wasn't no convos. So listen, Mr. Chosen One. No, they didn't call me that at work, but I call myself that. Chosen One. We gotta let you go. We thank you for what you've been doing. We don't have to have a real conversation. This is called at will hire, at will fire. Just like you could have left at will. No questions. Thank you so much for everything. All right, now, let me clean up my desk, get everything I need, each keys. You guys have a good day. Talk my shit when I got home.
Yep. But I don't think they have these players' attention. I think these players have checked out. Really, there's a bunch of players going out there looking for them. To be honest with you. There's no team ball being played because you're not running routes to get people open. It's just people running routes to get themselves open.
I saw a straight dance move today. Wandell Robinson and Malik Neighbors ran the same exact route, twitched at the same time, and landed up 3 yards apart. I said, no, he did not. No, he didn't. Malik Neighbors did not run past the sticks open today more than twice. Who was the cornerbacks today, Mac, that played against the Giants?
J.C. Horn and Jackson.
J.C. Horn was
Right.
they were getting cooked all season by everybody else. You know what I mean?
But that's the whole
Cooked all
point.
season.
And you don't put a Malik Neighbors, a Wandell Robinson, and a Jalen Hyatt in a position to tear shit apart. Come on, man. Come on. Why didn't Hyatt run that same route? No point in time again in this game.
Right, that first catch that he ran.
The first catch that he ran.
Like whatever he finds something good, we never go back to it.
Why he never did that again?
Wow.
It's like they outsmart themselves. Oh, they won't let that happen again. Shit, nigga found out.
They could have did so much with Hyatt. They was already
my question
scared of
is,
his speed.
Right. I got another question. Why wasn't Manhurtson on red zone like how he was last week when he scored the touchdown? He scored the touchdown 2 weeks in a row. They just took one back from him. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Why wasn't Manhurtson in the game to chip and go and run a post route? I'm telling you, man, he ain't got it. He ain't got it, and I know it. I know when somebody got it. Y'all want to see offense? Turn in that motherfucking Denver and Kansas City game. We watching this Pittsburgh game to see how well the defense going to play against who.
This shit's sad, bro. I don't trust this nigga with the new quarterback.
I don't either.
How can you at this point? I mean, when it looks like an incompetent offense. I mean, you looking around the league, everybody else at least looks functional. They look incompetent. We don't even know what we're really doing out there. It's embarrassing at this point.
Play clock goes down to 2 every time before the ball is hiked.
Yeah.
Every time. Play clock at 2.
After every other play is a run up the middle.
Mm-hmm. We call it out on the show so much, I just mute myself. All right, we know what's coming next. You're going to run up the middle. All right, we know what's coming next. 5 yard to the stick pass. Okay, we know what's coming next. Pat, run up the middle. Okay, we know. And that shit, it just hurts.
It does, man.
5 grown men shouldn't be able to play call before the ball is hiked.
Shit weird, bro.
I mean, you made a good point too. At one point, maybe they should play with a little more tempo more often during
That's
the game.
my thing. That's my thing. He's a better quarterback in a faster rhythm. If you look at him in a faster rhythm, in a more hurry-up setting, he's a better quarterback.
And we had the receivers to run the hurry up.
Absolutely.
He had no timeouts, Matt. You saw what he did?
Absolutely saw what he did with no timeouts.
He had no timeouts, bro. Nothing on his side. Marched them 70 yards down the field.
I think this team plays better when they ain't got to think.
Pittsburgh just turned Washington over. Got a turnover.
Yeah. And look what he did. You see the dude that recovered the ball? He walked over and gave it to his defensive coordinator and put the ball in his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And the defensive coordinator is still out there screaming at the defense. I miss fire. I miss a fiery coach. I miss that. Yeah, Joe Flacco, fight back. Make Josh Allen throw the ball.
Right, and Joe Flacco, man, that nigga will throw an interception.
He go anywhere. He go anywhere, and you picking up his receivers off fantasy before whoever had him.
And Joe Flacco don't give a damn
At all. He went to Cleveland. Amari Cooper looking like Timothy.
Joe Flacco a mercenary at this point, man.
Yeah.
You call him in, he gonna show up. He gonna get you some dubs.
That's a fact. Because he done seen it all, bro. He done seen it all. He done seen every defensive scheme that you could possibly put against him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he ain't got shit.
Word. What is that?
Yeah.
Cover 2 catfish? I got it.
Right. I know I ain't supposed to throw it here, but I'm gonna try this shit anyway.
Let me put the hot sauce and ketchup on this shit right now.
How the fuck did he get a touchdown on that play?
That's a fact. Hey, Rook, pass me 2 pieces of bread. What? Watch me make a sandwich out of this defense. Look how every coach is screaming on both sides of the football in this Steelers and Washington game. Look how they just yelling, firing. That was Wink Martindale last year, you know.
It sure was.
Oh yeah.
It sure was.
You heard what he said about Dable. Hey, Wink, seems like, things were a little bit different last season, but how do you like the collegiate game compared to the pros? And right now your record isn't what you want it to be, but how do you feel? I'd rather my record now than beating worse than 2-7. Yeah, that's what he said. I'd rather my record now than be worse than 2-7.
Pittsburgh just scored. Pat Fryermuth.
Going up on Atlanta 10-0.
The Saints are terrible, but at least they still fight.
Exactly.
You know why, right?
Right,
because you still got Alvin Kamara, you still got Derek Carr, and you still got a motherfucking coach that does not play them games and losing.
Shit, they just fired their coach.
Right. This dude that they got at the interim right now, he ain't bullshitting.
Yeah.
He is not bullshitting. Look at Mac Jones beating Minnesota.
Shit, they having to find ways to win. Yeah, Minnesota having to find ways to win despite Sam Darnold lately. We started to turn back into a pumpkin.
I'm a Jet, and I'm always going to be a Jet.
And this Bears offense don't do shit unless Swift is getting off. Oh.
Hell yeah. This is all to another ugly start in that game offensively.
He ain't shit. And I told y'all that.
Yeah, I told everybody.
I told everybody. Caleb Williams.
And they put a squad around him, so you can't say, it's the Bears. No, they put a squad.
Man, he came into the league with everything.
Yeah.
They gave him 2 running backs, 3 receivers, a good tight end, a decent offensive line, and defense.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Walked into the scene on the gangster lean.
That's an interesting statistic. Other teams collectively have only lost 9 games. And the New York Giants lost 8 on the season. Yeah.
Games that we could have won, right? Yep. Should have beat Dallas.
Exactly.
Should have beat Washington. It's
probably should have beat Washington twice.
Twice. I was gonna say shit. Should have beat them motherfuckers twice. Watching his ass. That's crazy. That's what I'm
ridiculous, man.
Really,
I just personally don't think
today.
he has roster building skills. That's just my thoughts. I don't think he knows how to put together a complete roster offensively in my mind.
At all.
The fact that you threw your more capable left tackle that you make play right tackle on the right side, but took your right tackle and placed him on the left side just to try to show some type of versatility is still bugged out to me. You had all this time to develop that kid for multiple situations on that line in the last 4 months.
Yeah.
And shout outs to Evan Neal. He wasn't destructive today. Yeah, he gave up a couple of situations, but after that he settled in. Wasn't nothing going on. Daniel Jones was not running for his life today.
No, he wasn't. There were no just
Nope.
free releases at the quarterback.
That's the fact, bro. He was not running for his life today. But I'll tell you what was going on. I'll tell you what they did do. Whoever the defensive coordinator is for the Carolina Panthers, what a fucking hell of a play call today to keep them boys in check because you knew what Dable was bringing. The only time that DC failed them is when Hyatt went up that field because he knew exactly what was going on. He played a cover 2 shell 85% of the game.
Shit.
That's what his play call allows you to do.
Denver back into the end
Exactly.
zone. Denver back into the end zone, up 14-3 on Kansas City. No Nick cooking right
and
now.
who was the recipient? Who was the recipient of that catch? If it was a catch,
who the hell? I didn't even see who caught it. I just turned it. That would be
Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton. Sutton just got
He's starting to build chemistry with him. Watch everybody want to snatch him now off the motherfucking waiver wire. It'd be like that, bro.
These niggas sitting here trying to argue about all these quarterbacks, man. Ain't none of these damn quarterbacks the truth. Cam Ward's the best one, and if you go in there and try to play hero ball, he gonna look stupid too.
You know what people forget, Pat? I love it. But you know what they forget? They forget that you about to come and play in the NFC East. This ain't like no other fucking division in football. It's hard-nosed, physical, running defenses, and you got to play football to win. And that's what they keep forgetting. Everybody got fucking defense. That's what we built off in the NFC East. Defense, run game, and quarterbacks not making mistakes and making plays above X's and O's at least 2 to 3 times in a game to get them victories. Jalen Hurts ain't shit. Look how he's winning.
Yeah.
And Jaden Daniels is winning like Jalen Hurts. If you think about it, he's winning just like him. Running game, he's an extension of the running game. Receiver.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm down Denver putting them things on the Chiefs.
Yes, sir. Out there balling. But, you know, the Kansas City Chiefs is still a whole lot of football left in this one. But Denver looking good early, for sure. And that's just all I ask for. I just ask for that kind of effort from the New York Giants, man. Like I said, it's okay to lose because you're just not as good as the other team you're playing against. It's fine. But
that's right.
Damn, give me some effort. Give me some effort.
We should have been losing like this with the 2022 roster. Not with this roster.
Yeah.
Facts.
But the play call at the time found ways to get the ball in people's hands.
Absolutely, bro. Everybody, I remember that season very well. And if y'all go into the box scores of that season for the season stats, look how many receivers Daniel Jones had that season. I can name them, but I don't even me to get into that. But look how many receivers he had.
Denver defense is getting after it, bro.
Yeah. I try to tell people, man. Them boys is animals, man. Beat him like he stole something.
Well,
People forget who Cortland Sutton was.
look, fellas, I'm about to get myself into some dinner or something, man, or get working on
Damn,
something,
this
man.
early?
I just say,
2 o'clock
I
dinner?
mean, look,
I'm with.
Ain't feel so bad. Damn, they done hit Mahomes again. God, dog.
I'll
Oh,
tell
they
you
gonna
what.
call a flag for the
But,
Chiefs, boy. This is what I can't stand about the Chiefs, man. Every time them niggas get in some type of trouble, it's always a flag to bail them out. That shit weak, bro.
that's what the good teams
Legal
get, man. The
contact. Now
good
you gonna
teams
give
get
them a
that,
first
man.
down. That's some bullshit, man. That's why them motherfuckers are 8-0. That, man, that's some bullshit, bro. I've never seen a team get calls like that all the time. They was great. Put that ball right back in Denver's hands, and they'll call legal contact.
Yo, what's the defensive coordinator for the for the Steelers? What's his name?
Damn. Oh, the Steelers. I forgot his name for the Steelers.
I don't know either. I'm not sure.
Well, whoever he is, like I said, he got the tapes. He got the tapes. That boy is looking horrible out here today.
Facts, Q Burrow. They always build a fucking Chiefs out, man. That shit ridiculous. Every time you got them against the ropes, so somebody did something, throw a flag. Get out of here. You gotta get these dudes off the field 4 drives. Now look at it, Kareem Hunt down the 5-yard line. You had him off the field. You gotta stop the Chiefs offense 3 drives on 1 drive. That shit trash, bro.
Go.
Hands to the face, they don't call nothing.
Atlanta.
And I'm tired of seeing Malik's
Good
stat
stuff.
line, Malik Neighbors' stat line: 5 catches, 45 yards, 6 catches, 50 yards. Like, man, let this man go down the field, bro. Fuck, bro. What you bring him here for if you just gonna throw hitches all damn day, man? It's just stupid. Oh, Daniel Jones works best with a run game and hurry up. We ain't gonna do it till we down 20 points. Oh, what?
Like I said, not, and like you said, they don't use the play action nearly enough. Not nearly enough, man.
I've never seen a team that runs the ball that well and never do play action behind it. Like, it's weird, but you do play action all day when you ain't running the ball well. It's just dumb shit, bro. It's dumb shit. We got a skittish play caller and a skittish quarterback.
And you see, and Pat, the thing about it is, right? And it's not advocating for nobody. We're just talking football. And I want everybody to understand that. It's not advocacy for nobody. We're just talking football. You see what makes the kids successful. You put a run game behind them, an offensive line in front of them, and give them a couple of weapons. You got a successful quarterback. He shows it every week on 1 to 2 drives. But you do something to fuck that up in between. And then his own personal mistakes adds to it. Yeah. So it looks twice as bad. Stop fucking it up on your end, and he won't fuck it up as much on his end either. I'm telling you, one dude is the right hemisphere, one dude is the left hemisphere. Together, though, they a whole ass cheek. Pause.
That's the fact.
I'm telling you, bro. Like Brian Dable couldn't have a better quarterback to show he ain't shit. And Daniel Jones couldn't have a better coach to show I ain't gonna be shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
These two dudes are fucking dummies, bro.
They are two fucking dummies, Heckle and Jekyll, bro.
It's like two idiots arguing over something, and they both.
Yo, bro, it's insanity to
both
see
suck.
how stupid one dude is.
Your play calls suck. Your quarterback sucks, man. Both y'all shut the fuck up. Both y'all
Well,
suck.
what? Right. What I want
Both
you
of
to
y'all
do
suck.
right now.
That's what the problem is.
Well, on this hike right here, Daniel, what I want you to do is a 360. Throw the ball 180, but look 420. Y'all got that? And for people who know numbers, turn 360, throw the ball 180, but look 420. That means high at the end for people who ain't get that analogy.
Right. This shit is stupid, bro. And then this coach ain't even. He's so stupid. He spreads his ignorance across the whole team. He don't just leave it with Daniel Jones. At least just
Word. That's my thing.
Deontay Banks,
That's
you
my
fuck over
thing.
the defense, you fuck over the receivers. You just
That's my thing. You feel me? That's my thing, Pat. If it was just Daniel Jones, we could just be like, oh man, if we lead the league in drops, we lead the league in fumbles and situational football. We lead the league in bad red zone plays. We lead the league in stupid green zone plays. Like, yo, we lead the league in less players playing on offense than any team in the, we have the least offensive snaps per roster offensively in the NFL. We lead the league in that. Per roster, offensive snaps per player, we lead the league in that. So that means motherfuckers just sitting down. What you doing after this? Going to Applebee's? All right, cool. Who driving?
Wow.
Ain't shit going on. You don't use your players, so I don't want to hear, oh, I called the play for the open man right there. He just didn't hit him because ain't nobody on the field. You got the same three motherfuckers on the field.
you can't say, oh, it's because of Daniel Jones receivers and everybody don't want to play. Well, if that's the case, why the fuck does your head coach keep putting them in there?
Exactly.
None of the shit makes sense, bro. That's what pisses me off. I can't make sense of shit. And I hate being in situations that I can't make sense of it. Nigga,
Exactly.
Man, that's
frustrating.
Well,
shit is the biggest frustrating shit for a content creator. Because we make sense out of shit that don't make sense. Yeah. We make sense out of shit that don't make sense.
He gonna say, I'm gonna continue to play Daniel because Daniel gives us the best chance to win football games.
How about you continue
I'm sorry.
How about you bench yourself? I would love for Dable to be like, listen, I know this is gonna come a shock to you guys, but I'm letting Mike coach from this moment on. I'm benching myself. I would love for him to say that. Yeah. And you know what happens when Mike Kafka coach, right?
Oh, okay. No flag. Good. I'm ready to say. Man, this nigga Sam Darnold threw 2 picks already to the Jaguars. Like, bro, that's just as a man, not just a content creator. As a man, how the fuck I can't work in a situation where nothing makes sense. I go fucking nuts, bro. That's why I can't create content the way I want to create content because nothing makes sense, bro. Nothing makes sense, man. Nothing makes sense.
It's just hard to talk about this team. It's hard to even talk about this team because that's how crazy it is. That's how bad it is.
Because when you look at it one way,
discussions with involving the New York Giants.
When you look at it one way, it's like, okay, what the fuck? And then you look at it another way, it's like, well, it can't be that because he continues to play the kid. And then it's so fucking weird, bro. It's so fucking weird, man. So weird, man.
Yeah. Well,
But
look,
man,
fellas, about to wrap this thing up.
yeah, I know you want to wrap it up, man. 'Cause
All right. Yo, Pat, we going over to
yeah.
NYG and Cave.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool, man.
Chiefs just scored.
Shout outs to
All right,
Mac,
fellas,
man.
man. I
Thank you for
appreciate
letting me
y'all.
come up, brother, and dealing with me, man. Shout outs to everybody today, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Another edition of the True Blue Aftermath. Make sure y'all sub up to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. It's only gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and better. Believe that shit. So make sure y'all go sub up, hit the thumbs up for the stream, man. Keep supporting the movement, man. Big Blue Crew Sports
No
Network
doubt.
is definitely coming up.
Shakedown Media Network, man. We on your
Yeah.
YouTube channel, on your X, Twitter, all of those outlets, man. Come holla at us. We there. You understand? Later.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So I appreciate y'all, man, coming out for another edition of the True Blue Aftermath. I do this after each and every New York Giants football game, exclusively on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Now exclusively on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. So it's your boy Mac the Giants fan, man. Chilling with my guy E, the Chosen One, and Big Pat Sports Talk. Pay! I'd like to thank you all for listening. If you was feeling this, please take time to subscribe and smack them likes. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Mac the Giants fan. That's MACDA Giants fan.